Now back to Maui, we have new details about an independent senior living community and their efforts to get residents out safely.
Many loved ones and family members have been searching for any sign of them, and today that senior living community provided an update. Hale Mahaolu Eono location provided details today, saying they've been working tirelessly to locate their tenants via phone. According to their initial estimates, 22 tenants, including the resident manager, have been located. 4 have yet to respond to their calls, and 4 more are confirmed to be missing by their family members. Unfortunately, 3 of the tenants have been reported dead. They also provided a timeline of their evacuation efforts, saying they never received any official evacuation notice from the county. But the resident manager pulled 4 tenants into his unit before noon as the fire intensified. As the flames grew closer, he and his wife evacuated and encouraged the 4 residents to go with them. They said all 4 declined to leave, and right now their status is unclear. Officials for the residents said they don't know why the 4 decided to stay, but many were under the impression the fires earlier in the day were deemed 100% contained. They also said this is an independent living community and staff did their best to aid those who needed it.
As